Okay.
What's up? This is the holiday edition of Whiskey, Web, and Whatnot with your
And
hosts, Interrupting Charles III and it is Robbie the Wagner, Charles William Carpenter III, and Adam Thomas Argyle, the nerd. What's up, everybody? Nice sweaters.
I like how we
Glad
went
we
backwards
coordinated.
alphabetized. Yes. RCA. How you like that?
Yeah.
RCA.
We are
trio.
drinking random whiskeys today.
Mm-hmm.
None of this rating bullshit. We're just gonna
We
drink
could rate
stuff and
them.
enjoy it. And I'm
Okay.
plugged in, so I don't know how I'm gonna grab this whiskey without ripping my head
Well,
off.
you try and do that, and I'm going to say, well, today I'm having the Las Deux. It is a single malt whiskey. It is French because I decided if I'm going to do this podcast thing, I'm just going to go down the street to the Enoteca in my neighborhood and just get something they already have, because trying to chase down things that these dorks can get in America is really hard.
All right, I've got Flaviar's 5 and 6 of the Advent calendar. I'm well behind because, as folks may know if they listen to the one where I gave a monologue about all the shit happening in my life to Adam, I've been dealing with dogs trying to die on me and my life falling apart, so I have not made it through the Advent calendar.
I would
we can have
think
some
that
now.
would accelerate you through the Advent calendar, from what I have heard.
Well,
And has
with
this
zero
changed-
sleep, I just I sit down and just fall asleep. Like that's my best case scenario right now.
It sounds like
All of a
the
sudden
show
relating to
has
dad,
changed.
right? You're like, why? How did parents always fall asleep so fast? You're like, oh shit! And now I know exactly how. Yeah.
Yes.
Sleep apnea.
Yeah. Stop breathing. That helps. Has this show changed to whiskey, web, and therapy?
I
Burn,
don't know.
sick burn, bro.
I just had a lot to bitch about, but I'm done. We don't have to talk about it anymore.
Sprinkle it in and whatever else. Life is hard. You should be able to express it. We're men. Actually, no. Yeah, suppress that shit and drink. Like, shut up.
Yes.
Throw some balls. That's what we.
Yes.
used to
That'll
say.
make you happy. That's how you get over stuff. You just push it inside.
Yeah.
You push it down.
Nothing
That's what
goes
Let It Go
wrong
was
when
all
you do
about.
that.
It was just
No, yeah, that totally worked. Definitely didn't get me beaten as a kid. Oh wait, did I say that out loud? That's so weird.
ooh, this
It's a
Dickel is yummy.
therapy
So
show. It's a therapy show.
I've got George Dickel here.
Oh, I'm just laughing because we were talking about all the Dickel jokes, and you're like, "Ooh, this Dickel is yummy."
Yeah, take your dickle out. Or
Pop the top on the Dickel. Oh man, it's good though.
though.
It smells like apple juice. It has this it's super sweet. Oh man, it's very sweet, but it's delightful.
Interesting. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, my Las Deux is a French single malt and does not encapsulate any Scotch-like flavors. So even Robbie would enjoy this, I think. It's
Oh, nice.
it's 90 proof, 45%. It's actually very pleasant. It's got a little burn. It's got I almost want to say like a kind of like not dried apricots. I know what you were thinking. But it does have a little bit of like a citrus tang, but like in a tart way to it. And I don't know, maybe like a slight nutmeg. Interesting.
Nice. I have the Oaklore 4-grain bourbon whiskey. It is 46% alcohol. And it tells me it should taste like cake, pecans, toffee, etc. I'm not getting any of those notes. It is sweet. It's yummy. Would recommend.
It's a fruit cake. It's like a fruit cake. You didn't show your
Nice.
bottle. We all showed our bottles.
did.
Yeah, you had the tiny Flaviar.
It's the little
thing.
guy.
Never
Tiny
mind.
one.
Yeah, you're little guy. You're little
I'll
Dickel.
show again though. I got George Dickel. Chuck was telling me about Tennessee whiskey and what that, because I was like, "What is this?" And he's like, "Well, it's Tennessee, so it's going to be a
It's
bourbon.
whiskey
it's
they
going to have
make in Tennessee.
Yeah. And oftentimes that's a sour mash in a bourbon style. I think they probably could call it bourbon. I don't know the mash bill of what you got, but oftentimes that's the case.
Yeah. I think there's something about Jack Daniel's popularizing Tennessee whiskey and like people thinking that's a cool thing to call it.
Yeah.
I think there's some there. But
Yeah, it's probably that because Jack Daniels is by mash bill a bourbon, but the fact that they do the filtration through charcoal that gives it maple filtering, so they artificially flavor it. So by law, can't be called bourbon. Otherwise, it would be.
This is the same thing here. It says charcoal mellowed. I can taste maple syrup in it. That's what I was
Yeah.
like. I'm getting like apple maple brown sugar candy. It's like a syrup even in some ways.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's got a good burn, a good hug. It's pretty mellow with the apple. There's like a little bit of apple tartness to it, but then at
Nice.
the very end, it kind of turns into a little bit of a cherry cough syrup, and I wish it didn't do that. But until then, this is delightful.
Yeah, nice. Now you know why like rock stars in the '80s would just chug bottles of Jack Daniels because it's kind of like candy. It's not as hardcore as you think.
Not as hardcore
but
as
it
you
looks
think.
hardcore.
Sure
Yeah,
does.
Badass. Heck yeah, let's go drive our Corvette. Didn't work
All
out
right,
for the
so
Def
we
Leppard
have,
guy, right?
Did he wreck a Corvette?
I think it was a Corvette. You know how he lost an arm? The Def Leppard guy is a one-armed drummer.
Yeah, he's one. Wait,
Yeah,
he
I
lost
knew
it.
that.
He lost
Yeah?
his arm in a car accident. Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know if there was Jack Daniels involved, and I'm not sure it's a Corvette, but in my head, it definitely is a Corvette.
It's a stingray.
I can
it's a black
visualize that.
stingray.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, do we have other things to talk about?
Yes, we have Christmas hot takes. Real tree or fake tree?
Fake tree.
Oh, I love the smell of a real tree. I like going and getting a real tree, but I hate bringing the tree home. I hate cleaning up the tree. I hate cleaning the splashes from the tree. I hate everything else
The
other
disposal
than
of the tree. Yeah, yeah. Everything early
yeah,
on.
disposing the tree. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Agree.
Yeah, we did
Still fake tree.
a hybrid. We have let's see, 1, 2,
Wait,
3, 4.
half fake, half real tree.
No,
Didn't know
no,
that was
no.
a thing.
It's like
We have
you
like 4
splice
or
some
5
limbs on it. You know, it's
We
a
have
real
like 4 or
trunk.
5 fake trees, and then we got one like a tabletop real tree, just like the teeny tiny, like put in the
Oh.
playroom.
So it
little
still
tree.
smells good in the house, but nice.
I
Yeah.
can't imagine decorating 4 or 5 fake trees. Like
Our
decorating
house
one
is very
a thing.
Christmassy.
Oh
Yeah.
man, my mom did that. Yep, we had lots of trees. They were all themed. It was like, this is the Nightmare Before Christmas tree.
Oh
This is
my
the tree that's actually pretty. This is the tree that actually looks like Christmas. Here's the tree
Yeah,
that
you need your show tree that like guests
No.
see in your fancy living room, and then you have your like family trees that aren't as fancy. Yeah.
That's not a life I want to live. And I'm really happy that my family doesn't listen to this show because I don't want anyone getting any ideas. We can barely
I'll tell
afford
Sarah,
one
you
tree.
need 5
goddammit.
trees.
You need 5 trees. You can make them all your. Yeah, everybody in the house gets their own tree. No.
Well, we were supposed to get 2 more, like one, because Caitlin wants all the kids to have one in their room. And I
yeah,
was like,
they
the
each need
babies
their own
won't
tree,
even
right?
won't even remember. Like, let's skip them this year. So next year we'll probably have 2 more trees.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a disappointing mom thing though. It's like you've been saving all the ornaments, and then your kid moves out, and they're like, "Mom, I definitely don't want that shit.
Yeah.
Don't give me a box of ornaments. I don't have
It's
room
true.
for
It's
that."
like when they first move out, they don't want it. But Sarah got some of her childhood ornaments like in her early 30s. So
Once you have
then she
kids,
was like
you're just like,
excited. Yeah.
Hook me
Yes,
up.
I
I
want
want that.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the
Yeah.
ballerina one that I made when I was 6 and all that stuff. Now she loves that. Like my mom is not sentimental, so I mean, I don't even have pictures from, I don't know, growing up for the most part.
Man, my mom scrapbooked. She'd go to a cabin with her girly friends and scrapbook for the weekend.
Yeah.
At least that's what she told me. Quote,
Yeah.
quote, quote, scrapbooking all weekend. I was a
scrapbooking.
naive
It was a-
child. How am I supposed to know?
Right.
Yeah. The kids call it homework these days.
She was scrapbooking with a punch bowl and a bunch of friends.
Oh
It
man,
still
my
sounds
wife's
fun.
mom, she had the biggest tree I've ever seen. So she did multiple trees. You know, she had her themed trees. There's probably 5 trees in the house, but one of them was 3 stories tall. And she got on this huge ladder. She had a whole shed for all of this. It took her so much time. And you showed up at her house, and it was like, holy cow, that Christmas tree is bigger than the one at the mall. It's beautiful. I don't know why I have so many questions, but there it
Yeah.
is.
There it is.
And
I
then
love
she
that
gave
for
it
you.
up. She moved away this year from the house, and I think it's maybe the first or second year with not the huge tree.
Oh, bummer.
I bet that feels good. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
want
quite an undertaking, once you like invest into that, you're in it. You're in it. You're like
you're
next
that person. You got to
3
do it every year.
decades of my life are about this tree.
It's your identity. That tree is your identity. It's like your app, your spa. This code framework that I choose. This is my identity.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. You're like, I've got the t-shirt. Yeah.
I
Sorry
have
to
many
do that.
T-shirts.
Yeah. Robbie has all the Ember t-shirts.
Yeah, I also have
I've
an
got all
Ember
the
sign
CSS
behind me.
shirts. It looks like it's ember. It's just like an
can't-
ember
hold
burning.
on.
Is it the orange one? It should be.
Yeah, there you go. The flame in the background.
I don't know
It's
why I
in-
won't focus on it.
Because it's set to
Anyway.
your face because you finally got it right.
Fucking camera.
I don't have
Come
the
on.
problem that you have. I don't have the problem. Look at this. It's always focused on this beautiful mug.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because my room is so dark as well. I have no idea.
Matches your soul.
I don't know how cameras work. All right, so
What do you got? Yeah,
let's
that was
see.
just one question.
White lights or colored lights?
Colored. Lights. Oh, shit.
Oh man, I grew up. My mom did only white lights. She's like an interior decorator. She liked Christmas, but didn't want it to look like Christmas. It needed to be pretty and twinkle,
respect that.
like diamonds.
Yeah.
And I don't know which one I love.
Did you have
you
a
know?
fancy upbringing in some way that I just
No,
never
dude,
would
we
have
were
known?
super poor, but my mom was a decorator. So like the upstairs in our house was,
just
it's
had
almost like that
taste.
room that you can't walk in. Like a lot of people would visit our house and go to the bathroom and be like, "Which towel do I use for my hands?" Because there'd be like five.
I don't.
Like every towel's fancy. They're like, "Which is the shitty one that I wipe my shit on or whatever?" It'd be like,
Well,
they're kind of all crappy. We're all kids. We're 8. We treat them all like crap. So
Yeah.
grab a towel, yo.
Yeah. That's interesting. In my house, they'd be like, which one is clean?
Which
Why
one
is your
doesn't
mom
smell like
drunk and
ass?
which one
Yeah.
is clean? Well, now you know how it gets there. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh man, my mom did the same thing with the towels. Like, there's like the base towel that you're supposed to use for your hands, but on top there's at least 2 other towels with like giant
the
embroidered
mini
things.
towels.
Right. And sometimes
try-
they're folded nicely because I had friends with
Yeah,
like,
well, and they're
nice
stiff. You
houses
touch them,
and
you're like,
stuff, so
I don't even want to use
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
It sucks to use it. Yeah.
You're like, how did you fold this like a swan? And I just want to dry my hands.
Yeah.
I just have a thing in this house now. I'm like, if we put a towel out, it needs to dry stuff. There's so many towels. You're like, hey, that's a towel. Cool. Let me touch it. I'm like, it does nothing. My hands are still wet. I'm like rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, and the water's still
that's
in my
how
hands.
Well,
I'm like,
towel
what the hell?
quality is a different
Come on, wick,
thing,
baby.
you
I
know?
need something that wicks.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
but then there's over wicking where you touch one, you're like, whoa, I am like, now I'm the sponge and I'm all dry.
Well, like those
how-
sport towels are like that. I don't know if you sport and you have a sport towel. You like, I take those to the gym and they're really thin, so they fit in the gym bag and whatever else. And literally, they just like touch your skin. They're used a lot in like swim. Also, I don't know. No,
Super
They're like
wick.
a sham wow.
kind of like I know those, not
that
rubbery
ShamWow
like a
versus,
ShamWow.
John
I do know
Superwick,
I know the ShamWow towels. They're not
Yeah.
rubbery like that, but they're
No,
like-
not the same. Just the same idea of like
Yeah.
super absorbent.
super
Like,
absorbent. Those are amazing. But you can't put those out for guests. Also, you need a middle ground.
Speaking
man,
of
I got-
towels, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I got scammed by the sham wow guy at the beach. Like when they
Yes.
were popular, there's like a booth and he's like, here's a 2-liter of soda, and I poured it on this thing and like nothing came off. I was like, oh my God, I need one. And then you bring it home and you put like a cup of water on it and it's already dripping. And I'm like, this thing is a scam. This is not real.
What kind of water did he have in that 2-liter?
You got your
Anyway.
$20 though.
I was gonna say, are y'all watching South Park? The Towley is in it, but he's in it in a whole new way now.
Wow.
No, I haven't been.
He's Trump
Paramount
Satan's sex rag. He's just
Oh.
there as like
Yeah.
so
You can say all the words on here. You could just say, "Comrade."
I mean, that is what he is, and but he's like getting all this insider information. So now he's like a tattletale, but he's like barely alive. He's like, I can barely move. Everything is. they went over the top pretty heavy in this season. Because yeah, Satan has a butt baby, so Trump impregnated Satan with a butt baby, and it just birthed itself in the most recent episode.
Wow. I haven't watched it, but I feel like I definitely should.
Yeah.
I have I'm out. My company's closed the week after Christmas, before Christmas Eve, and I have a lot of plans to do nothing. And so something like that sounds perfect. Like, people are like, "Oh, what are you going to do with all that time?" And I'm like,
Binge South Park.
nothing. Yeah, exactly. It's like that
Stranger
kind of thing.
Things season 5.
We already
Play some ball
watched it
pit?
up to the whatever the pause.
4, the
I
half
have-
season.
I have
thing.
Yeah.
not watched any of it yet, unfortunately, so no spoilers.
Okay. I can't believe they all died. Oh, is that not what you wanted to hear? That's so weird.
In the first
Yeah.
episode too, it was weird.
Yeah, yeah. It's all new characters. Enjoy. Did anybody watch the Diddy documentary? It feels
The
like
one that was by 50 Cent.
yeah. Well,
No,
you
I
know,
did
the
not.
only reason
What-
why
what
it
is this?
came to fruition, and this is the best part, is that Diddy hired videographers to follow him around and take all this
What
footage
a dummy.
before his trial, because he was like, "I'm going to beat it," as I have many other times, and then he didn't, and so he refused to pay them. So they're like, "Great, this belongs to us, and we'll sell it to the highest bidder." 50 cents, like,
I watched the interview with 50 Cent. Like, they're interviewing him on like the Today Show, and he has the biggest grin on his face.
oh, he's
Like,
loving it. He's
oh
like,
yeah,
this idiot has made it so easy for me. Yeah, he holds a grudge like no other. Anyway, it's kind of slow moving, but it also is like, when you get there and parts, you're like, what? Okay. Yeah.
I'm a Curtis Jackson fan, so I would
Yeah.
I would watch that.
I think it's worth watching. I think it's interesting. It's about 4 hours of your time. So
Holy cow.
Ooh,
Yeah.
go with
God,
that.
I don't have 4 hours of time. That's like 6 weeks of free
well,
time.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you'll just like pause every 15 minutes. It's fine.
Yeah.
It'll take you 6 weeks. Still worth it.
All right, I have a
Man,
new
if y'all
whiskey
got
now.
extra time. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Continue until I find the page.
Okay.
Oh man, if you got extra time, I haven't played a game this addicting in a while, and maybe you don't like addicting games, and you're like that does, but it's called Ball Pit, and maybe you've heard of it. Do you remember Brick Breaker or Breakout or
Yeah, Breakout. I remember Breakout.
okay, so many variants of this game, right? So imagine that, like, instead of your paddle just being stationary and you're breaking bricks, imagine those bricks are like little enemies that get spawned for you, and then you're moving north. So you're slowly progressing, and you have to take out these enemies as they keep coming in. They change up, so it's not just a brick anymore. It's kind of like a little dude that might take 2 hits, might take 4 hits. He might try to shoot you with fire or whatever. And as you're going, you keep collecting these mods to your character. So it's kind of like Risk of Rain. It's very roguelite or rogue legacy, right? And you're modifying your balls. So it's like your balls get hotter, your balls get cold. Now I'm just gonna lean in.
They get
They just start to droop a little more.
Oh
and
man,
it's like-
you evolve your balls. You can, I'm like, what else is it? You can fuse your balls. There's ball fusion. Anyway, your character like gets more powerful, but then like more enemies show up, and then like
Ball fuse.
if you collect your ball before it hits the back, you can shoot your ball again sooner. And so there's like these weird like little things, but it's
like
like
Viagra.
wildly addicting, and it's super fun. You're just sort of, and then after you have attempted the level or whatever, you go back to your base, and then like now it's a base builder, and so you build a base. You got like, you need to farm things, you need to build your city, and then you can launch all of the heroes you've unlocked through the city like a pinball machine, and everything they bounce off is like a resource you get. And so it's just it's this stupid weird game where you're like, I'm gonna go dig into this level and try to beat it, and then I'm gonna go back to my village and make my character and my like stuff better, and then go back in, and there's different characters with different powers, all these different balls that you can launch. Ball Pit, I don't know, it's really great.
Okay. And this is available on Steam?
I think
On
it's
what?
everywhere. It's Steam,
everywhere.
Switch. It's like wherever you want it to be. Maybe not
Everywhere
mobile.
balls are fused.
Balls are fused. You want to fuse some balls? Check out Ball Pit. It's
Okay.
been pretty good.
I am, I mean, games, I have a very narrow,
Soccer, right? So
yeah, I mean, FIFA. So I've been playing FIFA. There was one that was released, I think, on like, GOG. Um, it's the one that was like DRM free games, so GOG.com, and I discovered it through Amazon Prime Games, which is now like Luna and all that other weird shit. But anyway, it was called Rue Valley, and it's a very story driven one, and you're on this like weird time loop, and you can
Ooh,
make all these
yes.
weird choices as you're going. That was one I played a bit recently. And then I had a point where I was like, okay, I can't do this time loop 36 more times. So
What's
I
that
don't know.
movie? He's in a time loop.
I mean,
Memento.
Yeah, Memento is definitely it. Yeah, that would be one.
Yeah. There's a
I'd
game
say
called
it's more
Minute also?
Memento-esque. No.
Okay.
So that's one to check out. But I really want to play the new Indiana Jones, the Great Circle or whatever.
Whoa.
I didn't know
even
they had a game.
Me
Ooh,
neither.
Yeah, and I like an adventure game with a story. I'm trying to play a story if I'm getting in there. So like
I
Jedi
imagine
Survivor
it's gonna be
was
like
the last one.
like Uncharted style or something. Have you played Uncharted?
Is this
No.
Bethesda coming in 2026?
Whoa,
Is
Bethesda
this what you're talking
making
about?
No, it exists now. So Indiana Jones game and the Great Circle. What are you talking about? Like
In the
what
Great
fuck?
Circle.
And the
There's
Great Circle.
The Dial
it
of
exists right
Destiny's coming
now.
out. Okay, here's the Great Circle. I see it. Yeah. No, it says
Okay.
coming to Switch in 2026. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, you don't want that shit on Switch anyway.
It says Bethesda.
everything Bethesda
Oh.
puts out is fire, so would play.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's yeah, and it's on sale right now through GOG.com for like $60 or something for the $100 version. So I'm like, but you can also
This
play
episode
it
is
for
sponsored
free.
by Bethesda Softworks.
Exactly. You can play it for free right now, though, through Amazon Luna. So, and I think if you're Prime members, which you all are, did you know your Prime membership does not transfer overseas? Amazon.it
I
is
just
its
had to do
own thing. It's annoying.
When you try to log in, does just go, Allora.
Allora, create a new account, which I did because I don't want to pay like import fees. Which, by the way, I got my Celebration whiskey today, but I had to pay cash money to get it because FedEx is like
Cash
you
on
owe us, like-
delivery?
yeah. Well,
Wow.
no, it was paid for there, but I had to pay the import tax and I had to pay it in cash, and I had no idea. Nothing said. The guy shows up and is like, "Give me, he's like, give me $50," and I'm like, "I don't have $50." I don't.
Well, then you don't have a
bucks.
package.
Dude,
And
you
he's
got
like,
scammed.
"I'm gonna come back in 3 hours. Go get $50." I'm like, "Okay."
Whoa.
Yeah. Hopefully
like a
you
thug.
found an ATM because there would definitely be no people working that could give you cash.
No, yeah. I try to interact with the least amount of humans possible, mostly because I have the least amount of language possible.
Yeah.
It's great.
I mean, they all
because-
do English, though, probably. At least, probably better than your
Not
Italian.
The government people, yeah. The government people,
Yeah.
no, they don't fuck with that. It gets real hard. But my favorite part is at the grocery store. I think you can do this at places in the States, but whatever. Like you have your loyalty card, and I go and I scan it, and I get a scanner, and I take my scanner, and as I'm shopping, I just scan my product, put it in the bag, scan my product, put it in the bag, whatever. At the end, I go to this little station, scan my scanner in, and it's like, great, it costs this much. I pay, and I leave. Never talk to a human.
Yep.
It's
That's perfect.
it's amazing. I love this. And this isn't just a language thing. I just don't want to talk to people while I'm shopping.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't want to go to, I mean, if I have to, the problem is that so many places in the States have eliminated like the whole like human line where they scan things and somebody bags for you. It's all self-checkout. And I do not work here. So if I have to work here, I want to just get done as I'm shopping and leave. I brought a bag, I scan my stuff, I pay you, and I leave. If I have to go through an area where I have to scan through and create and do my own bagging, then I work here, and I don't like to work here.
Yeah.
So
Yes. We are
this is
familiar
web
with
performance.
your thoughts on that. Yeah. But yeah, have you seen the Whole Foods ones where it's like Dash Lane or something like that? And you get a cart
It's like
that has a
TSA
built-in
pre-check.
it has a built-in scanner and thing to weigh stuff on. So you can put your produce on the scale and it like, put it all in there and you put your bags in first and it scans like how much they weigh, I guess. And then Yeah, you just walk out. Like you're walking through and it's like hit this line to like confirm everything. Hit this line to like charge your credit card on file. Like you don't do anything but just walk out. It's awesome.
I don't know, but when I was in Seattle and Adam and I did Build and we did our podcast at Build, when I went to go buy the whiskey for our shows,
I
I
remember.
went to this. Yeah, you remember that? Did you go with me? I don't even remember.
I did.
But
Yeah.
I know
I
that
bought
we
bitters.
walk in, we like scan your card, you get what you want, and then you just left with your
Yeah.
shit. It was amazing.
There were humans just monitoring what you put in your
Yeah,
bag.
they were kind of like, maybe him, maybe not him. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait,
it's
I'm
not
a
as
little
magic as it
confused.
seems.
You're totally down with working for the grocery store as you put things in your cart, but you're not down to work for the grocery store if it's all done at the end. And then this just reminds me of like web performance. Like you've got you can just in time, make your little purchases and build your cart, or you can just gather all your stuff and then show up in a waterfall strategy. And it's like pick your way. You still did the work either way, Chuck. It's kind of what I'm like getting to.
True, but,
But you have
like
to do
think
it
about
twice.
it
You
this
have
way.
to take it out again.
Yeah, like
you wouldn't
I,
have to.
Oh, okay.
I was already going
You just
to
draw the
put
line
these
right there.
things in my cart or whatever. Like I have the little cart thing, and I just put my bag in that, and I can either just grab the thing from the shelf, throw it in there, or I could scan it real quick as I do it, and then be done. And so that's where they get me. Sure, they
It's
can.
like
they,
apps versus the website. Yeah.
which is funny that they do that here because they're all about, maintaining employment for as many people as possible. They're not trying to eliminate jobs here or make anything that much easier. So I don't know where this came from, but I like the magic.
Yeah, it's probably not Italian owned.
Essalunga. You guys all go to Essalunga, right?
No.
Sure don't.
We do have Lidl here, which is a German company, and they don't do that. They do some other
Are
stuff.
they the ones where you have to like give them a quarter to get a cart?
Every
Or
place
is
you
that a
have to
different
give a euro to get a cart. That's just the thing.
Well, I
You
mean
have to have a
here too.
coin.
Like I think they do it here. You have to have a quarter, and no one has quarters because who the fuck has a quarter
Yeah.
ever? Like,
Right. Yeah. I mean, I never have cash. We just keep euros like in a few places just for getting carts here, which is pretty fun. Yeah. €1 is going to stop me from stealing a cart. I don't know. If I'm a homeless person and I get the €1, I'm like, well, I own a cart now.
Should we talk about web at all, or do y'all want to go back into
Wait, what?
What is web?
this
do you mean
do we
thing that we work
do we
on?
write code?
Not anymore.
Now I'm a permanent tech lead. Have you guys tried Big Pickle?
I have.
Yes, that's an open code, right?
Yeah. That was their own model.
I just tried open code this week for the first time. You both kept talking so much shit about it. I saw other people talking shit about it, and I was like, okay, well, I
Good
like
shit
to try
about
things.
it.
Good shit about it.
Good shit,
That's
good
my
shit.
main
Yeah,
driver.
Talking shit usually means bad things.
Yeah. Listen, youngster. Talking shit means bad things, and we mean it in a good way.
I'm
okay?
reversing the way that it works, old
Yeah.
man.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take
Whoa.
ownership of that. I'm gonna talk some good shit. Some of that goody good shit. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
It was great. It wasn't as good as Warp. I'm still on a Warp train. Although I don't get to use Warp at work, I'm still warping at home. But now I'm open coding at home. I don't know. I'm trying them all, just trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Cast a wide net. I say that for sure.
But I brought up the web topic because there's people this week, multiple different people from different angles going, hey, if I'm just prompting now mostly and managing agents like a manager, and I'm orchestrating tasks and running shit in parallel, and look at all this cool stuff I'm doing. I'm spending tokens. I haven't written code. I haven't touched the code in days. Why am I even TypeScripting? Well, I'm noticing that TypeScript is actually maybe 40% of the stupid ass errors that AI is fixing. So how about we just eliminate TypeScript and we go straight towards me just prompting, because I don't care about the code. TypeScript was for me and for all the sharing that we did in the understanding. AI doesn't give a crap about that. All it does is run TS
Wouldn't
check
it make
to
it
sure things are
easier
there.
though? Like if it has the type guardrails. It depends on how robust your code is, I
We
guess.
think
If
it
you have
does.
A lot of
We're
code,
just projecting on the agent like it cares about types, though. Like maybe all of its connections that it's making are just not type related. So anyway, there's a group of people going, do I even need types? Are types dead in a world of AI driven code development? And then the other one is CMSs. What do I need a CMS for if all I want to do is talk to my website and say, make this change over here? I don't care where the data is stored. In fact, it's in my way to even have a database. If I want to
Those are
change
true.
text,
Oh my
know?
gosh. So these are very disparate conversations, though.
are they though? There are people wanting
No,
to
they
get
are.
rid of
That's why I'm
massive.
saying that.
Okay,
They're
okay,
disparate
okay.
conversations. So yes, TypeScript is for the humans initially, right? It's almost like pre-commit hooks. Like they came into play because you're a tech lead that was trying to corral too many people or something. And I
Scale
do think
yourself.
of
Yeah.
myself as a tech lead a lot when I'm working with AI and agents and agentic coding flows and yada, right? So that's what I am. Is I'm like, we're planning, and now I want to see what you're gonna do. Okay, I agree. And now I see what you did. Do I still agree? Okay, we're gonna revise over that, and then we push. I mean, that's very much a tech lead kind of role, and it's micromanaging, but I think that's the world we're in.
Well, I feel like types, like if you're doing a very continuous agentic workflow, like you want to let it go and just like leave for an hour and come back, I think the types would be helpful because then it
Yeah.
would go like, I'm going to throw
It's
in
more
this
rules.
random shit. Yeah, I'm going to throw in random shit and it goes, oh, I got an error, but like JavaScript errors say, you do bad, me not know why. And then, so like if you have a TypeScript error that's like, oh, we expected it to look like this and it looked like this, and it goes, oh shit,
Yeah,
you're right.
I agree
You're
with it.
absolutely right. Like, yeah.
In that world, I think that
yeah.
like, yeah, sure, the humans took it into play, but I think for a reason, and I think we're surrounded by, very robust juniors for a bit, and I think the
Yeah.
types still give us good guardrails.
Types are small guards though. Like think about how wasteful so many guards are. Where you're like, oh, hey, I just did the task you needed, but I noticed that there's a type discrepancy between HTML element and HTML div element. Let
There's
me go ahead and
times,
spend a bunch
sure.
of money and refix that. Oh shit, I fixed that, and it turns out I'm like, this is so
Hasn't
ridiculous.
cost me a bunch
the
of
code
money
has
yet,
worked
and so
since
maybe-
day one, and like
Maybe you should spend more time in planning mode. I don't know. All right.
I like
Yeah, you
planning
have to
mode.
let it
So-
know, like, if the types pass, even if it's not like 100% the right type, quote unquote, I think you have to say, like, that's fine. Don't try to change it if the types are saying we're cool. Like, there's not a better one.
But if
Use the one that
types
I
are
have
not
here.
cool,
even if you
because,
ask an
like, you can
agent
say-
to just fix the types though in a project, it screws that up all the time. So it clearly doesn't have some sort of master intelligence like an LSP does. This thing is just trying to infer
why you need open
connections
code.
between things. Well, maybe.
Has
But
LSPs.
you mentioned specs though,
TypeScript
which
one.
is the next most sort of like extreme concept of this. So people are like, who cares about types? Who cares about a CMS? I'm just going to work on flat files. So now my entire project is now
I get that,
consumable
but
instantly.
But CMSs
Spec-driven
are
development
always
says code
CMSs
doesn't
were
matter.
created to take these changes out of developer hands, though. So I'm not sure it's like
That's
the
kind of what I
same
mean. It's like
problem
if people
set,
are,
though.
if people are prompting their way to a solution, because think about like a client. How many times have you handed off a CMS to a client and they've been like, I need to change the homepage text, and they write you an email instead of going to the CMS. This is just
Well,
so classic. So
But
now they
the
just
point
prompted
happens,
it.
but then what are you going to do? You're going to have them prompt, and then
They're gonna prompt it now.
verify
Yeah.
the prompt?
Because at
I
the end of
think
the day,
are they doing that much prompting?
we're
I feel
moving
like
towards
that,
a
like,
scenario
we
where
are, but
we
they're
don't
not.
code. I don't think people are going to code for much longer. We're like moving straight towards like I know so many people right now that have never coded in their life and they're building websites. They're actually taking over aspects of the business that have to do with digital entities and
I
because
welcome that, but I don't. I
can
think
prompt their
there's
way
a
in, you know?
ceiling. I welcome that, but I think there's a ceiling, and I think that the people. I don't know that we are in a CMS less world quite yet, because there is too much of a convolution between the code and the content without that so far. But I mean, if you have created a site, like, okay, there are CMSs that are essentially drawing from Google Docs, right? Or Markdown
spreadsheets,
files,
your Markdown,
things like
yeah.
that, right?
Airtable.
Yeah, and those things could probably work pretty good in this context. Like, that's going to get better, and they can prompt away their content, and it can get drawn in automatically, and there doesn't have to be a CMS in the middle. I can see that world for a while. I don't see a world where they're prompting in the same space as you and I for a bit. I don't know. Who knows? Accelerated like timelines.
Yeah, how
I
would
say
you
3 years, and then all of a sudden it's 3 months. Who knows?
There's
Somebody's
so many
motivated.
times that like if you didn't understand what you want to build, at least like a base technical knowledge of what it should do, even if you don't understand the code, you know like, oh, it shouldn't do this really dumb thing that you're trying to do. Whereas like someone who doesn't know code at all wouldn't know that, and so they might get really lost down the wrong path. So I agree with Chuck that I mean I think we are like there's frequently times that I don't touch the code. Like we talked about last time, Adam, how like at Swatch I just was like, hey, build me a magnifier tool that picks colors. Build it in Rust, make it work on Mac OS, Windows, and Linux. And it was like, dope, I'll do it. Now, I had to prompt the fuck out of that thing for like 3 weeks, but we got there. So
Yeah,
That's
I
what
think
other people are doing. People are
non-technical
willing to
people
sit
would
and
not do
prompt.
that.
No, but non-technical people are. That's what I'm realizing. This
Okay.
is before I even got to Shopify. I was interviewing developers that were spending 40 hours a week just prompting.
Yeah.
They were like, I thought it was ludicrous because I was like,
That's how people get $2,000
bills
bills, though, because I have never touched that. I've never spent outside of my own budget, and I don't understand how people are getting there because I'm running multi-agent flows. Like I will use work trees, and I will work on the same code base in 4 different windows and have things happening at the same time, and I never go beyond my budget. So I don't know if that's a me problem.
Oh, it's not saying
Or a
that
me
they've gone
plus.
beyond their budget. It's more like they're just patient. Like at least
I'm
early
not
on,
patient.
I didn't have the patience for that. Like I was just like, no, I'm just gonna go do it. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and ask nice. I'm a
am patient,
dad,
though.
damn it. Like I'm patient with my kids. I don't want to be patient with AI agents. I don't want to be like,
But I think I
damn
am
it,
patient,
I told you.
and
you
I
know?
have, and I'm prompting, and I'm prompting, and I'm prompting in multiple windows, and I've never hit limits. So I don't know what that
Okay,
means.
what are you using that would have a limit though? Like,
I mean, open
People
code.
talk
is
about? I don't know,
free,
Claude
right?
Code.
So-
I mean, I
but do you have like the
mostly
$20 a month one? The $200
No, my
a month
company pays
one?
for it.
Like-
I don't know, fucking know. But
Right.
nobody's
So are they
complained
getting
about what
giant bills? You don't know.
I doubt
like-
it. I doubt it. No, I can see.
Okay.
On
I've
that
never
side
got the
too,
bill,
so
but
no.
shit,
Yeah.
someone
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. I mean, there's a ceiling on everything.
There's a
And
ceiling on
I've never
everything.
hit the ceiling. That's what I want to say.
What I wanted to share was that people are getting wild with taking this to the extreme, which is that just like we had spec-driven development, which is still looming, and I still think might legitimately take over our entire industry, where we don't. We're what I see, and it's making me upset. And I like that y'all said ceilings because I'm not necessarily agreeing with everybody here, but is that the code is every month becoming less and less what I give a fuck about. What I actually touch and what
The
I do,
beauty of the code, we've lost that.
we are
I do
losing
agree
code,
with
and so
that.
we're moving more to. So if people are like destroying CMSs for just flat files that AI can edit, they're removing types for just files that AI.
Because
basically,
outcomes matter
no
more.
one cares. Outcomes matter more, man. So they don't care. So what we're moving towards is this space where code doesn't matter. What matters is maybe your spec or your ability to prompt or the model that you're using. We're like it's shifting away from what I've spent 25 years getting good at, and I don't like it. I'm also at the same
But
time like
can't you
maybe I do like it. Maybe I don't care about code. Maybe all I wanted was
Can't you
outcomes
imagine
anyway.
though, like if you do that long enough, especially if you have a big team doing that, you're all prompting. You got like 20 people all prompting. 3 years of like giant messy code base, right? And then you go to implement the next feature that's actually complex, and AI doesn't 100% know how to do it, and it's like I can't.
Dude, that's
And
what
then,
today is
then
anyway.
you're stuck.
Though everybody's code base is a 3 to 10 year pile of shit. I've never seen a single code base where everyone's like, "I'm so proud of our workflows. We've got
That's
fast
true.
Vite builds, and
Because
we've got
the
every
priority
code
is
project is a
always-
piece
Met
of garbage
any
all piled together.
team
It's
in
barely
the-
working.
I'm
Every
going to go
code
ahead and
base is
say
barely
this.
working.
I've never known any team in 20 years that is like, I'm proud of this soup to nuts.
That's what I mean. So why are
doesn't
we
matter,
protecting
before
that
or
there's
after.
even this case
Yeah.
to defend in the
Outcomes
first place?
have
Like,
always mattered more.
We
So,
love the
like,
green
and people will
field
buy-
for 6 months. We love that first 6
If it
months
works, they'll
where
pay for it,
everything
right?
is
So,
like smooth and pristine, and we're able to like protect it and get it to whatever thing, and then somebody gets in there and fucks it up. It's inevitable
Yeah.
to our opinions though. And that's the other side of thing. Like you said, a dad gets more patient, and I honestly think that I've become so much more patient to outcomes that I'm like, yeah, I have my preferences. I have thoughts. I know what I like, but I also know what like kind of gets us there, and like that's okay. That's okay
So
because I understand.
does readability of the code help AI at all? Like, if
I
you
don't think it matters.
uglified the entire code base, would it understand it just as well as if it
Probably.
were like, this function does this? Because
You
if
could test that
so,
pretty easily by like copy pasting that and then
I've also
seeing how
got
quickly.
I've checked out so you can hack with AI very easily. So you can look at obfuscated bundles and reverse engineer them. You can be like, here's the
Nice.
task I want to do in this game. This game is loading this big ass JavaScript file. I don't give a fuck what's going on in there, but I do want to hack where my character is placed at the beginning of the level. Please place me where I win the level immediately. And it goes boop, 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 looking at all the spots. And it's like, I found the end code where it looks for your position. I've now set your beginning position to the end position that makes you win. You're like, boom, now I'm at the top of the leaderboards. It doesn't care or know what's going on inside of there. It's looking for relationships and connections. And the letter D is the same shit as get characters positional coordinates. Like it just doesn't care.
No. Yeah.
yeah,
It's a
like I
computer
guess,
and can read computer talk. Turns out.
Yeah.
yeah, like you're essentially programming in assembly or like something that like if you don't care about the readability at all, you can make it super efficient, super small, be like, I don't ever want to read the code. Just keep iterating until it does what I want. And then like your bundle will be smaller because it's like I don't care about like, doing a nice loop where you can see everything I'm doing. I'm gonna like do a
Yeah.
reduce
Right.
and like do some gross shit and just throw it in there and like I do think there is definitely some of that we won't care as long as it works. Once you have a performance issue, can it debug that? If it can, then yeah, I don't know that you need humans all that much.
Well, you need humans to drive the reasons and the outcomes. And so
Right, because it
our
can't think
jobs
yet.
change a lot.
Yeah.
I think our jobs change a lot. And that's an interesting thing to train for. I've been thinking about this a bunch, even in just like the last 6 months. I think like our jobs have changed a bunch. And so,
Oh, it
like,
totally changed.
traditional career ladders and like review cycles feel weird. They feel already kind of useless. Oh, you write tests. And like, you don't write tests. Your fucking computer writes tests. So, like, why are we even talking about that anymore as like a performance evaluation? Like, no. Like, how do you plan? How do you own outcomes? Like,
I've
that's
been
kind
talking
of
about
what
the
I
taste
care
and
more about.
vocabulary. Yeah, it's like, what vocabulary do you have? Because you need to be able to talk to these things. You need to be able to listen to humans that say, "Hey, Chuck, I need you to do some shit," and you need to be able to synthesize that, translate it into computer talk. And now we're not translating it into code. We're translating it into a plan and some orchestration for multi-agent prompting. It's a complete change of our role. It's bizarro, but
Yeah.
you need taste and you need vocabulary. And I tweeted that last week. I was like, holy cow. All of this is boiling down to the words that I know how to say. CSS is a specialty, is a superpower right now because my vocabulary is doper than yours. So, I'm going to get better results because I know the words that yield better results than you.
Yeah.
What a weird thing. It
Yeah.
used to be that I was good at coding, and now it's just I know some words that you don't. Like,
Is that you understand
Well, I
the
think-
spec better, and that gives you something.
Yeah.
That's a power.
I think
specs are
it
becoming more
all-
important. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It all comes down to, I think, the same thing that we were supposed to be doing as senior plus engineers in the first place is force multiplying the rest of the team. Now, if the rest of the team is
Yeah.
AI agents, okay, but like you need to take your
Less
knowledge
drama.
and be able to make it all like other AI agents and or developers build from your knowledge and make stuff way faster than if you did it all by hand is like the entire point. So I think if you can show that you're doing that, I think that's how you go up a career ladder still. Like if you're doing way more than
that's
one
how
person.
you become mid to senior or something like that. But how do you
Yeah.
come out of computer science programs and demonstrate that? And demonstrate that in a way that says, well, you're
I mean,
still
how do
a
you get
junior.
started?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Getting
that's the
started
hard-
is basically impossible right now. If you're not already in tech, I would not recommend
You're
it
a
to you.
vibe
Honestly,
coder who
Yeah.
gets lucky over
Really
time,
brutal.
right? Like you might have computer science fundamentals, and you vibe code until you get lucky. I don't know.
Hey, there's a lot of new roles opening up for anybody that can vibe code. Like I said, multiple people that I know are now the coder at their company because they vibe code everything. Now, everyone else around them doesn't give a fuck that they vibe code.
No.
All they know is that person A is
The
producing
outcomes.
results that they want.
Yeah.
And you know what? That person A saved them 30 grand this quarter because
sure.
they didn't pay the developers. So like
Yeah.
literally you got a team of
We
people that
should
actually
pay
write code
Russian
and they're not going to pay
hackers
them
to
anymore
go and
in
fuck
favor
these
of a
people
vibe
for-
coder.
Yeah, but as soon as, I mean, there's a ton of security vulnerabilities in this, so maybe
yeah.
that is sort of like the narrowing. I don't know. They're like whatever, da, 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 and then
There's
you've
tools
exposed
to
a
check
bunch
for
of
your
your
Security is always
vulnerabilities
one of
too,
those things
though,
that's like,
so-
look, if I'm not currently being hacked, I don't give a fuck about it, Chuck, because that costs money and I don't have the money. And once I get,
Yeah.
it's like accessibility also. Accessibility and security. Like, I don't need those until someone like wildly complains about it. And then you're like, oh
Yeah.
shit, now I need it.
Now
it's
I
always,
need it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
annoying.
So there's your business model. You need to like go and hack a bunch of people, but in a positive way, just to show like, oh, I could have and I didn't, and now you need me. Now I get your 30 grand that you saved. You
Well, that
didn't
was like the
save it.
SWAT team I was going
You
to do
just
too. It's
deferred
an
it.
AI SWAT team. We're like, we'll come
Yeah.
save you from the AI slop that you generated. But guess what? We're going to cost twice as much as whatever you just
Sure.
$20,000 an hour.
Because now you're
Yep.
desperate.
Now you're
$300 an
desperate.
hour.
Yeah.
10-hour minimum, motherfuckers.
Okay, so that was some AI spicy news, which is people ditching TypeScript, ditching CMSs, just hacking through prompts. And then you had Disney show up, and Disney's like, hey, everybody else, all the other artists in the world are freaking out that they don't want to be copycatted, they don't want Sora, they don't want, Ghibli is like out there saying stop fucking copying Totoro, which also Ghibli and Totoro are in South Park episodes this season, so you should definitely go check it out. People are having sex with Totoro and they're really upset, like stop fucking Totoro. Anyway, but you have Disney. Disney just showed up the other day and they're like, guess what? We're giving $1 billion to OpenAI because we want to fill Sora with more Disney. They were like, look,
More
we're going to make it
Disney.
easier for you to mimic Mickey Mouse. Do whatever
Well,
the fuck you want with
I mean,
Mickey.
they're
you know what? It's
approaching
free
the 100
marketing in
years,
this
right, on
weird
their-
social network,
Yeah.
like viral
Does that give
market
them
scenario.
access to like
I mean,
anything you create? They can then just make a show out of it. Like if someone makes something on accident that's really good,
Hey,
like
maybe. Yeah, maybe it goes
Yeah.
viral. They're like, sweet, take that
Disney
to
princess
Netflix. There you
porn.
go.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's over. Porn is the first ones. They're
Well, and that's what the
first
South
ones
Park
that take
episode is all
advantage.
about. Yeah.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. And yeah, the cops are super naive to it. They're just like, oh god, South Park is so good. It's like just doing like tiny twists on
Yeah,
stuff.
those
You'll
guys
love it.
are geniuses.
But Disney showing up, and everybody else in the world is like, fuck AI for art and stuff. And Disney's like, here's $1 billion. We actually want to lean in. I'm like,
I mean,
this is
so, like,
spicy. Jeez.
they needed to spend money before the end of the year. It's okay.
And
They
there's
can give it to
also-
us. Hey, we're taking sponsorships, Disney.
Yeah,
We'll
this
say your
episode
name on
is
here.
Sponsored by Disney
you-
Plus.
Disney Plus.
Disney is about to
Plus.
make a new IDE that can prompt and make movies. And it's just a sorry,
Whoa.
I'm shit up, but
Holy
it could.
shit.
Oh, no,
I mean,
that
actors
sounded
are
plausible.
done. Yeah. I mean, I guess there's a lean there, right? It's sort of like everyone is fighting this. We don't give a shit. Once they got sued by Scarlett Johansson, they were like, how do we stop that? Yeah. Okay. We got it.
Yeah.
That's my
I mean,
guess.
Disney's doing fine. I don't think Disney will ever be not doing fine. I think it's interesting that Netflix is trying to acquire
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
Wow.
other side.
I hope they
They're
want
gonna be
to
like,
I've
"Hey."
had stock in them forever. And I'm like, yes, make my second
How-
best stock
how
I've ever
else?
invested
Yeah.
in. Make it better. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how else
Yeah.
can we get better? I know, acquire the other superhero universe. I mean, that's it. They should buy
and
Star
Harry
Trek too.
Potter
Fuck.
and like everything that you want. So then they'll be like, hey, you know what? Our prices are $135 a month now, and people will
be
be
like
like, you know
AI,
what?
yeah.
I've got to pay it.
Yeah, they've got to
Google
make
wants
themselves
$200
the
a month
one.
for latest gen usage of their models, and they're like, I don't know anyone who's going to put $200 down for AI,
Well, that's
but
what
you do
actually.
you.
So okay, so this comes back to the spending and the tokens and the never hitting the ceiling, because like I always hit the ceiling at the $20 a month Claude code. So I'm
Oh,
like going
that's, you
along
know
in open
why?
code.
Because you're
Why?
Povo.
Yes. Anyway, um,
Inside
so
joke?
I'm
I don't
like,
get it. It's over my head.
I'll share the meme later. Povo. Because you're Povo.
yeah,
Because you're not rich.
yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't
Um,
know. Yeah.
No, none of us are
anyway,
rich.
so I'll hit that limit, and then open code will go waiting for like 150,000 seconds, like come back, and I'm like, sweet. So like then I'm like, well, I'm addicted to this shit, so I'm gonna switch to the one where I pay for it, and like so anyway, all that to say, if you're paying for each thing, and each thing you do is $1, $5, whatever, is it worth the $200 a month? If you're doing it a lot, I think it is, because
It
like
is.
if
It's
yeah,
annoying. Yeah. I
and if
don't
I
pay
paid
it, but
developers
it
to
is
build
worth
this
it.
shit, I'd pay them like ten
Way
thousand
more than
dollars.
that.
So $200 is cheap.
Yeah. I ain't got, I don't have time these days as a parent. Um, it's really annoying. I'm being pulled in. I don't even have time for me. Everything in my life wants attention. AI has enabled me to ship stuff that I wouldn't have otherwise shipped. It's like annoying to even say out loud, but it's legit. I don't want this water drinking, society crushing thing to exist in this world, but at the same time, it is saving me time, and there's a lot of to deal with in terms of AI in that space. That's why it's so weird that Disney's like leaning in, and you have other people that are like leaning far out. It's so polarizing, AI, and I also feel like it's a career. I have to. There is no choice. I have to. And so now I have to stay up to date on AI, which is really hard, which is also something I hope people are getting out of this show, is that us three, we're staying up to date on AI. It's hard to stay up to date on AI. Maybe us sharing these weird little details and share like how I use it, what's going on in the industry, like this is helping other people, because you can't ignore it. This isn't Web3. This is totally something else. This is
Yeah.
way
This
we're
isn't
like far
crypto.
beyond
This
it at this
isn't
point.
NFTs. This isn't like fun little dumb
No.
listen to Robbie and lose money situation. Like this is actually
That's every situation. Anytime I give you
Oh my
advice, you will lose money.
yeah. And I can tell you from experience, he's not lying.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, this is how it works. I make all the right investments, but at all the wrong times.
Yeah. Yeah. You're late.
Or early, and then I sell it, and then it goes up like a ton.
Yeah.
Like either way.
Yeah. Mostly it
Yeah.
just doesn't happen. I have some dumb JPEGs because of you.
As do
And I lost money on some other things because of you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's okay.
Yeah.
We're doing all right.
Yeah.
So it's not losing is the web. The web still is alive. It seems to be still a render target for like everything. I wonder if that'll change with AI. Like okay, here's a thought process. Sorry, I'm bringing it back. Damn it! It's I've been using this app called Artifact on my iPhone. It's an iPhone app that makes other iPhone apps through prompts. And I'm like, I don't love this app. I don't have any affinity to this app. Hey, this episode is sponsored by Artifact. Make apps from your iPhone.
Is it? Yeah.
No, it's not. But
This
they could
episode
be.
is brought to you by Fourth Wall. Whiskey.fm. You can also have this
No,
sweatshirt
whiskey.fun.
with us.
Would you like
dot
70,000
fun.
impressions on your name? Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
But the idea that it actually spawned for me that could be more interesting. Okay, hang with me. I don't think it'll take that long to explain. The web is very cool because you hit a URL and it's just in time problem solving, just in time solutioning, just in time information. Okay, but your device is not that. You have to download apps. The apps are all front loaded. You download all these bytes just to access tiny bits of it sometimes. So what if you took the power of the web in terms of its just-in-time offerings, but made it so that it was native, so that you had just-in-time native app? Okay, I know both of you are building tools for yourself with AI. There's times when you're just like, I need to understand this, so I'm going to build a small tool just from a throwaway tool Now imagine your entire operating system was throwaway apps. Everything. You don't need Google Maps. Why the fuck would I need Google Maps? I can just in time a map for myself. Why would I order through Uber Eats when I can just in time build an agent that goes and orders me some food? So it's like I'm imagining an entire operating system, an entire lifestyle of just in time tools, but not tools at this point, just in time apps. So they perform at high quality. They're made for me. They take all my preferences everywhere I go. It's all the same shit the web has, but you converge it onto the native operating system for battery savings, speed savings, less time over the network, and you sort of try to front load things as much as you can so that like anyway, what is that interesting? Would you go
I
get
think
a
that's
new operating
interesting.
system that's sort of like just in time to everything for you? There was no app store base. I'm basically pitching
It's
all
just
right
a
now.
text
No app
box.
stores. It's just text boxes. It's like I have a problem. Here's my problem. It's not like Rabbit where I'm like trying to talk to, my anyway. I want something that still has a GUI, I'm still tapping through, I'm still feeling in control, but I'm not a slave to the walled garden, which is why the web is so dope, right? There is no walled garden. This is a free for all space. A URL could be
Especially
anything.
since I've been stuck by location often. Sometimes there's like apps here I can't install unless I destroy my entire Apple profile and then create a new one on this region. I'm like, well, I can't do that just to order a fucking pizza. I just want to order a pizza. No.
Can't you just open your window and go, hey, I want a pizza?
Vorrei una pizza.
You got to work on that. Yeah, your Italian's not that great, dude. I guess.
It's not. Yeah. Did you know that you have la pizza and le pizze?
Is that
No.
one
That
or two
means
pizzas?
multiple pizzas is le
Yeah.
pizze.
Oh, that's like
It's
French.
like
where you've got-
cappuccino and
yeah.
cappuccini.
So does Italy have the same thing where everything has a male or a female?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
It's all
so
that
then when
same
you
thing.
said la, so it's a pizza is female.
Yeah.
At least in
apparently it
French,
is.
la something
Yeah,
would mean
yeah.
it's a feminine
Which never made
object.
sense. Like,
No,
is this
no.
hammer
So they
a
got to be all
man or a
confused.
woman?
It's like that does not scale over time. That worked really good in the 1800s or whatever. Right? It's like,
Oh
but
my
it's not
gosh.
scaling
And
to
then
now.
yeah, it doesn't scale. And also when things become plural, it becomes weird. So you can be like mi piace la pizza. And then you're like mi piacciono le pizze.
Ooh, that's even harder than French.
Oh my god. Yeah. Cuz I learned French actually. I took French from 4th grade to like 10th grade and then a little in college.
Robbie too. You're nodding your head like you took French.
yeah, je ne parle
Okay.
pas français, though.
Okay, he doesn't speak French. Okay,
No,
what do you
he
remember,
doesn't.
Chuck? What you got?
I mean, I understood that he doesn't speak French, so yeah. There's
Right.
all kinds of things, and they're like, "Oh, I sleep," and then like dormier, and I'm like, "Oh, dormier." That's like same as French. There's some overlaps, but I don't know, not that
Yeah,
much.
all the
I'm
like,
804.
Yeah, all the Latin-based stuff is like you can figure it out given enough time. Like if there's a sign and I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out what this sign means, just give me 25 minutes and I'll tell you. But like,
Yeah,
you know, yeah,
in
they're-
Italian, they say every letter. So like in French,
Oh.
you can kind of like flow
Yeah.
through it. And
you skip
some
the last
stuff.
like 5
No.
letters in
No,
French. Yeah,
no, they say them all. Informatica. That is our job. That's what we do. Informatica.
yeah. They have to say them all so that you can get all of the vowels. There has to be more vowels. Like it feels like they just took French or Spanish and we're like, you know what? It needs like way more vowels than it
So
has.
yeah, Italian is based on Florentine dialect. So Florence was like the centralized language chosen because it had more vowels and sounded more like sing-songy.
it does sound nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm bad at Italian. Adam,
It's all good.
thanks
You'll
for
get
calling
there.
it
You'll
out.
get there, dude. Your kids are going to
jerk.
be way better than you. You'll
Oh,
just
yeah.
be the old man yelling at
Yeah.
the cloud.
I barely
in
leave
bad Italian.
my
you know?
apartment. I'm gonna get a nicer one though. a nicer apartment to not
Of course.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my plan.
If you
I'm
never
looking for
leave
that
your
next.
apartment, why does it matter what country you're in?
Good question. Because the groceries that come in are nicer.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
good. Yeah, that's one star.
Is the first ingredient not palm oil in everything you get from the store?
No. It isn't.
Oh man, did you hear the comparison that I came back from Japan and was like, Japan eats like the web platform and the primitives, like they're eating HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and in America we eat React apps all day. We just eat some bashed up, smashed up, ground up, full of preservatives, jam packed with shit we didn't ask for, turned into some monstrosity of food, and then we eat it and we say thank you very much.
I mean, that
This episode
seems
is sponsored by
very
Taco Bell.
realistic. Yeah, we don't have Taco Bell here.
Yeah,
You're not
surprising.
missing out, man.
Good
You
or
got-
bad.
Yeah, you gotta
I
drive an
did
hour for
see
KFC.
on a delivery app that I could order KFC, and I'm kind of scared. I'm a little scared.
That's why I
I'm
said
like, I
that,
don't
dude.
know
There's
if I
so many
want that.
people are in Europe and they're like, you visit and they're like, let me take you to this really yummy spot. And you're like, oh, hells yeah, let's go local. Let me have something that's like,
KFC.
unique. And they go to KFC and you're like, son of a bitch, man, I have this at home and it sucks. Like, why are you eating this over
KFC
crispy?
is the
junk?
worst.
I don't eat that shit at
Of
home.
all the fried chicken,
man, it's
KFC is
dripping
the
with
worst
grease.
fried
Oh, my
chicken. Hot
goodness.
take.
Yeah,
Hot
yeah,
take.
it is. You're not wrong. Like Korean fried chicken, like legit
Oh,
Korean
so
fried
good.
chicken.
Banchan
best.
is the jam.
Banchan's the
Yeah.
best, no doubt.
I feel
No
like
diggity.
America has some of
And
the
you
worst
only
food.
shit
Yeah,
yourself
So-
for like 3 days afterwards.
That's the spice. That has nothing to do with
There's
the
a South
frying
Park
method.
episode about that too.
If you
Chipotle
get
away,
this-
you know?
If you get the soy ginger, that doesn't happen, Robbie. You just choose.
Well, I
that.
like. I don't even know what
Same.
it's called, but I like the spicy and sweet one. I forget what they
Yeah.
call it,
I
but
don't know, but it's. I
yeah.
agree. The spicy one is the most delicious, but if you don't get it, you don't shit your pants. Turns out.
well, worth. I'm not old
Yeah.
enough that I care yet.
Yeah, same. Even me now, I would come back and be like, worth it. Wearing a diaper, don't care.
Oh man, yeah, that just reminds me. I was watching Bob's Burgers, and they're like, I don't know. I don't need to do the whole quote, but like the dad Bob is like, "Oh, I'm the same age as this guy," and his daughter's like, "Wait, they're 89." Oh God,
Man, it's weird
right, yeah,
having
we
7
are-
and 9-year-old. Oh, are we at time? Yeah, let's do it.
we are at time. Yeah, we are over time.
Can I go out with a song? I want to try and play a Christmas song.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Do it. I'll sing it
So
delayed.
this is Christmas.
I'm hoping it even like picks up on the mic. So let me know if it's not, and we'll just cut it out.
Is
Okay.
over. So I,
I
went.
I also don't play in this standing position, so it's gonna be a little weird. You can try
Go
to
for
talk
it.
over it though. Yeah, go ahead.
No,
That's Zelda. That's not what I want.
oh no, I want that.
You do? Okay, here we'll do Jingle Bells. Oh shit. You ready? I'm messing up. It's all good.
No one knows.
How about super fast? Ready?
You're spelling a lot of energy right
Nice.
now. I gave Robbie a banjo. I've never heard one banjo.
I have not
bit.
played it. I don't even play my guitars. I don't have time for that shit.
Oh man, I steal it. I steal time for instrument time. It's not given to me. I don't have time to do anything for me in this entire world. This has been anyway. I'm like upset
Yeah.
about it. This is time, but I have to like calendarize my time. And it's really annoying. I don't want to calendarize
You can-
like guitar
yeah,
time. You know?
you can
Yeah.
categorize
I like,
this as work. I don't know
Yeah, it's
how
work.
guitar works on that, but
I get my guitar off
Put
the
'em
wall and
together.
I play one chord, and like my son somehow notices from like upstairs and goes, "Hi, can I take that?" And I'm like, "Sure."
do you? The problem is you don't like brush your hair over your eye a little bit.
Well, it's growing out. I'm growing
He's
the
getting
bangs.
there. Yeah, he's getting there.
That's
Yeah.
a throwback to his like emo days.
I was
Well, we
doing the
looked
slick
at
back hair for
Garth
like
Brooks emo,
5+
right?
years. So, what's that?
Did we look up Garth Brooks emo? Have you seen Garth Brooks who turned
Oh,
emo and his
Chris,
whole album?
whatever.
I don't
his
know,
name
but
is?
my band had a
Yeah.
song called Garth Brooks for No Reason. So,
Wow.
Oh man, he totally went emo. Dyed his hair dark,
Yeah,
had
it
it
was
over his
Chris,
eye.
whatever his name was. Chris
Yeah.
something.
Chris
Yeah.
Angel,
No, that's a
he had emo hair,
Ye-
didn't he?
no. Yeah, but you
Shorty,
know
you're
that's
my
a
angel.
magician.
You're my darling angel.
Wow, this has gone downhill. We should have.
Okay. On that note,